Two entrepreneurs are taking the next steps to turn a longtime hobby into a new Attleboro business. Quaglia and Kyle Schmitt have had a long-time interest in brewing beers that quickly expanded into brewing cider. The two founded the business Homestead Hard Cider and have been working out of their homes to expand the company. They recently were able to move their business into a new location, which will allow them to quickly increase production. AACS's Dave Angel spoke with the owners to learn more about the expansion of the business.
We finally acquired our space on 81 West Street in Attleboro. We're out of the home now and into what's going to be our permanent location. We are in an older factory building that is still in awesome shape. We're in about 600 to 700 square feet of space, which is going to be packed to the brim with all of our brewing equipment in no time. What works best about this space for us is the fact that it's located in Attleboro, which is one of our #1 goals from the get-go. We wanted to have a location within the city to help be part of this revitalization project that the city's working on. We want to be one of the small businesses that kind of help the city. But what's good about the building physically, we have a freight loading area to get all of our equipment up. We have ample space, and the shape of the room itself works really well with production and with the type of needs we're gonna have moving forward.
So along with our new space, some of the equipment that we have brought in is this giant commercial dishwasher, which will be able to streamline production. We'll be able to move product very quick. We have a nice sink behind us that will really also speed up the process of cleaning, rinsing, sanitizing. We have a new full fridge, which will be able to store a lot of bottles and product once they're actually brewed. And soon enough, we'll have the fermenting tanks and the bottling system that we talked about before, along with the kegging and other renovations. So we'll be filled to the brim with new state-of-the-art equipment that will not only help us brew better, but also turn around product quicker to get it to a larger and essentially a more effective audience.
So the equipment that we're looking for right now, the space is half full. We have our commercial dishwasher over here. We have some refrigerators, our sinks, all of our workbenches, and our goal is to have 4 42-gallon stainless steel fermenters over on the other side. These are going to be essentially the main workings of our operation. Before we got into this space, we were using all glass equipment, and while we're still going to be using glass to experiment and to keep small, special, limited batches in the new operation, we're going to be moving towards all stainless steel, much more streamlined, as well as much more volume, which is ultimately what we need to keep up with the demand in the area.
So moving on from our homebrew operation means a lot to us because we're in our new space, like Kyle said, and it gives us the opportunity to breathe a little bit. We were kind of outgrowing our space in both of our houses very quickly. It gives us the opportunity to expand equipment-wise and just business-wise as a whole. We have new opportunities that come with moving into our new space. We have, like I said, new equipment, whereas we really want to move into kegging and draft accounts in the local area, in the greater Boston area, greater Providence area, because we feel like that's a really good market to start draft accounts and really invest in kegging equipment and kegs to get our product out there in volume. Homestead Hard Cider launched their Kickstarter a little over 2 weeks ago with the goal of $10,000, and what we're going to do with that $10,000 is invest in stainless steel fermenting tanks, kegging equipment, and renovations to our new space that we're in right now. This money is big for us. It's coming from people so far who it's very apparent that they believe in the idea behind what we're doing, and they want to support that and be in there on the ground level, because we've gotten a lot of messages and really overwhelming support from the community telling us that they like what we do, they want to try our product, and that they really want to be there since day one for us. We've had people from City Hall and councilman support, and a lot of just city and greater, even outside of Attleboro support that we weren't expecting at all. And a lot of it is coming from this Kickstarter campaign. So we're not only gaining money from this, we're also gaining a lot of contacts and a lot of exposure to kind of new fans and friends that we would have never thought of before.
Our goal is to be in stores and in restaurants by midsummer. Right now we're playing the waiting game. All of our applications are in. We've done our due diligence and we're really on their schedule. So once they give us the okay, we are ready to hit the ground running. We've talked to restaurants in the area, we've talked to store owners, we've talked to a couple distributors. So we really have places for our cider to go, but we just don't have the okay yet by the state to do it.
We've been planning and working really hard on this, so it may seem overwhelming now, but when everything comes into fruition, it's going to be a good thing.